Welcome to my channel, Miss Roma 254. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. If you have not turned the notification bell, click on so that you will be notified when I put on a video. If you have been watching this content from me and you have not subscribed, take a minute, subscribe. And I appreciate all the returning subscribers who come back to watch my videos, like, comment, and more especially give their opinion in the comment section. I appreciate your support so much, because without you I will not be coming back to do another video. But because of your support, how you appreciate what I do, I come back. Guys, what has been happening throughout the week? I have Mayuguno, I have Jamaican Embrace, I have Mora, anyone who pops in my mind, we are going to go through with it. So guys, I've been watching. I'm going to start with Jamaican Embrace because I've watched a video where she came out bragging, with the brother, when the brother made this statement that we were talking with my sister about our childhood, how she has come up as a YouTuber, a YouTube journey, and how she's making headlines nowadays. Even her own dog is making headlines, and I felt jealous as a hater. I felt so jealous that I had to come and react. I had to come and react about this, because how can a dog make headlines? Well, there are other dogs suffering in the village. Why is this dog making headlines and the same owner, all owners have dogs that are suffering from the village? And Mayuguno is calling for international help from donors. It is that bad. It's that bad that you will be bragging. Listen to Daisy talking about how they were talking with the sister about their childhood stories, their YouTube, and up to now, how even their own dog is making headlines. People are jealous of that dog. Imagine, because as Dee put it, that this dog is consuming food for 10 USD. That is over 1,000 Kenyan shillings for Matt. Being rich is good. I wish I was rich. I wish. That's where jealous has taken me. I wish I could afford a dog and feed it this much for this amount. Jealousy. Jealousy will kill some people. Listen to Dee bragging about how much this dog feeds. Then we go back to the village. Then you will be shocked on what is going on in the village.
Headed home now. Now I feel better. I was so hungry. So let's now go home. I can't wait to see how Matt is doing since morning. Oh my god. But thank God I have some food. But honestly, I have to go buy meat, start cooking for him on a serious note. Because 2 meals, he eats 1,100 Kenyan shillings. That's like 10 US dollars per day. So a month, $300. Oh my god. But he's such a nice dog. He's so loving, so nice. He always sleeps just where I am. I mean, he's such a nice dog, you know. So
After bragging about how much Matt, the dog, the famous dog that is making headlines, people are jealous of these dogs. Then I came across this video from Mayuguno. Mayuguno did this video. Maybe the purpose of Mayuguno's video was not to embarrass his bosses, but because Mayuguno was overwhelmed. Imagine people bragging that they are feeding this cat, this mat of a dog that they bought on the roadside, like roasted corn. Bragging that this dog is feeding 1,000. There are a lot of people in Kenya that cannot afford 10 USD per day. They cannot even feed their own family with 10 USD. They don't even work for that amount. It's not a problem that people can't afford that. I don't want to seem like I'm saying, oh, you cannot do this to your dog because there are other people suffering. You cannot help everybody in this world. Even the rich people don't help everybody in this world. That's why there is the rich and the poor. We are not going there. But when I went to Mayuguno's channel, I happened to get a part that Mayuguno is complaining that he is overwhelmed, that Maras, and let me put it like this, the Odaris dogs, and it's not the first time, animals and birds from that family, when they don't get fed, they know Mayuguno's home. I was personally in Mayuguno's home, and I met Mura's birds there. They came to eat remains of gali and that broken maize that is done at the mill, maize mill, the maize millers. He was putting that food for those birds. They would eat and go back in the evening at Mura's. Then now it happens, because it's not the first time. There was at the time party, Mayuguno told Mura that Bosia Boka is at my place. Then Bosia Boka had given birth to some puppies, and he went to Mayuguno's. I believe even the puppies that Mayuguno has, I think Trinidad and Tobago. These Caribbean donors will kill us one day. Everything, houses, dogs, birds, everything, we love to name them after these Caribbean islands because of the help they give in this village. Then Mayugo comes after that. Was during the party. He told my Mura, you know, even Bosiamboka has migrated to my home because he is finding a lot of food there. Mura was like, it's okay. Now Bosiamboka has given birth, and for a set of, I think, 5 or 6, I'm not sure, 6, 7, and just one is a male, the others are female. And Bosiamboka took all our puppies with her to Mayuguno. Mayuguno is saying that he has to buy food, or he has to make food for his own chicken they need food. And now, he has his 2 puppies, they need food. And Mbosia Mboka, because she and her puppies cannot get food from the first family, yes, the royal family, there's no enough food for Mbosia Mboka. A dog will migrate. If it's not, even a cat will come from your home if it finds another place that it's getting food, comfort, people are taking it as an animal with care. It will migrate. It means Mbosia Mboka is not getting well fed with her puppies at the royal family, royal home. A royal home with no food for the security guards, the unpaid security guards. There's no food. So Mbosia Mboka had to go to Mayuguno's, and Mayuguno now is complaining that he is overwhelmed because he can't feed his 2 puppies, and Mbosia Mboka with her puppies, that is, I think, a total of 7 plus 2, 9 dogs. 8 puppies and Mbosia Mboka. Although Mayuguno's puppies are a little bigger because they were from last year. Mbosia Mboka delivery from last year, not next year. So Mayuguno came out saying, he had to say that he has to feed his chicken, he has to feed these dogs, and he is not able to provide the food. And if anyone can help with the feeding of these dogs, he will appreciate. And see the contrast of a member of that family leaving all those dogs that needs food. You might have left. There are other rich people in that home. There is Daisy is also rich, one of the rich kids. He can feed the dogs, but he can't. There is a house help. If you are not available to take care of that dog and the puppies, make sure you buy food. I thought they don't know, as the rich kids of the village, I thought they don't know dog feeds. But as soon as they reached Nairobi and they had already bought mat, they went and bought dog food. I don't know if it's over now that the owner, Jamaican Empress, keeps on buying goat meat every day. People are telling her, no, don't be doing that. Buy dog meat. And if you are cooking for this dog, remove all the bones because they cause worms. Don't be feeding it the way you are feeding from the restaurant. I don't know if it's getting expensive to feed this dog, and we have to show off to make people believe we have made it, and they are jealous of our lives. So listen to Mayuguno complaining of the burden he has, and he cannot complain. He can't take this burden back to the rich family because there will be an implication. What do you mean by taking back the Mura has made you? You are making money on YouTube. People are sending you money. Feed that dog. You should give him back to the giver. Yes. So Mayuguno, because he can't take back Mbosia Mboka and the puppies, he knows the consequence. He has to beg online. For any person who is a dog lover to be sending money to feed Mbosia Mboka and the puppies. Although I heard, like he said, somebody wants to take all the puppies, and it will be a big relief for Mayuguno if somebody takes all the puppies. it would. These people always make me laugh when I try to compare and contrast events. You are here bragging, and another person is there complaining and asking for help because of your dogs, while you are here trying to show off that you are rich and you are feeding your dog like this. Listen to Mayuguno.
This is female, and I'm trying to see them because I'm looking for some Trinidad and Tobago. Come here. This is the man. This is the man. Mostly they are guys or whatever. The man is one. Mostly they are guys. Kwani hapa kiume ni moja tu. So all they are girls.
Who is the guy you born with him? This is the Bozia Moka Poppy, but I'm really struggling.
I don't know which the food actually dog really love it. Dog really love. This all they are girls. Imagine. Man is one only. And is that one small one? Wow. I really love it so much. So we have like 7 dogs, but someone want to take them on. Wow. Wow. Get the food because also my chicken have food inside. They have food inside, but it's not much because I have chicken. This is what I'm.
Living Mayuguno. I am still on these rich kids of Nyambwanzi. I heard, I'm going to be I was in the Jamaican Empress was inspired by the boyfriend. She came denying this boyfriend after being exposed. The Jim, I thought she was inspired to do exercises, gym, to keep fit. And because she wanted to keep fit, and this is the life she wanted, we are in Mombasa, but we can't afford going to the beaches, the free beaches. So you have to just watch rich kids enjoying life because you can't afford it. The things these people will come and show us, you will even think you can't do these things because the way they are overdoing it, it's sickening. Oh yeah, I know people are jealous because I'm living life for free and people are jealous. Now she wants to become fit and she was going to buy, are they called dumbbells? The ones for and I thought I will see her in the high-end shops in Mombasa, but she chose to embarrass the rich kids of Kenya, all the rich kids of Mombasa. Because when she comes, the rich kids on Begaons, they come to Mombasa, all to the coastal region. I would like to be acting like the other rich kids. But this village rich came to embarrass us because the moment I heard I'm going to buy dumbbells to do my workout, and she saw some concrete blocks being sold on roadside, and because she is used to buying roadside things, She went to buy these concrete blocks, and I'm going to do exercise. And I asked myself, who does the measurement, the raised measurement of this concrete? Are you sure these concrete are in the right equal measurements, that you will not be growing your one arm more than the other? You won't look like unbalanced weight lifting. I think somebody told her, whoa, that is not good for your health, that she had to go and sign in a gym. I've not seen her using the concrete, but I was shocked for a rich kid to go for such things. I was shocked. I expected to see her in those high-end shops looking for real thing to do exercise. But she bought concrete blocks to do exercise with. Whoever told her, that's not your class, that's for the people in Kibera, slums. You can't act rich and act poor at the same time. So she went and signed up in this gym. She's doing her exercise there. She is still taking care of her. You know, we have to retain the 20s. I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 20s. You have to eat well. You eat well. Fruits in plenty. Everywhere fruits. You have to maintain. If you say you are in your 20s, imagine I'm here lying, I'm in my 20s. And you know very well I'm not in my 20s. I make effort. Become obsessed with eating fruits, drinking a lot of water. Yes, the coast area is hot, you can see I'm sweating. You have to drink a lot of water. She's overdoing it. I take 3 liters, I don't know, 30 or 3 liters a day. And I'm buying this. The moment I saw her in a video when she was coming back to Kenya, buying anti-aging creams, and you are in your 20s, it's awkward. Even in my 50s, I've not thought of going to buy anti-aging creams and all that nonsense. I've not thought of that. But I'm in my 20s and you go and, hey, what is this? I want the brands. I like this brand. Foundation and what and what. And when you are told that we have these anti-aging creams, you still take it. Are you aging in your 20s? Why are you obsessed in maintaining a youthful 20-year-old face? Even your own brother is not looking 20. Yes, he is in his late 20s, but he doesn't look 20s. You in your early 30s, you are still, or mid 30s, you are still obsessed with 20s. Buying this facelifting and aging creams to confuse who? To confuse who? I drink a lot of water, I eat fruits, I eat this. Anything you will hear, we eat such kind of seeds. They make this, we eat this, they make you young. You will focus on those things. And you are young, as you say. Why are you obsessed with such things in your 20s? Leave those things for the aged like us. We should be troubling. Hey, guys, apart from that, when my boss was doing a live stream, it was a Q&A, and as always, Mura's Q&A is the one asking and answering the question. Most of the questions that people want to ask, Mura will tell you, ask a positive question, because you see what happened to I Am Moss when he thought, when you are given this opportunity to ask questions, you have to ask questions. You have to think like a positive reactor. When you are reacting, you don't have to say something that will hurt the person you are licking. You don't have to upset that person. So you have to cross-examine everything you say. Because if you have a slip of the tongue, you are done and dusted. You have to live carefully. Talk carefully. So you should not be asking questions like I am Moss. He is forgotten. He is now forgotten because he thought when you hear is a Q&A, you bring your questions, the things you have been questioning yourself. When these people will realize, okay, when I say I have not done anything with so and so, you still doubt it. As a person who calls themselves positive, you don't have to doubt anything I say. I say we have to donate, and I say we need this amount. You don't have to question anything. I say we are going to do we are going to retire, all to tell the family to get this money privately. You don't have to question everything. I thank God that I see people saying that GoFundMe has been refunded back after Mura didn't want it to go back to the donors. He said they will communicate privately with the family. For what? And a person has said, we don't want your GoFund shenanigans. We don't want to be taken advantage of. If you are creating a GoFundMe, create it on your own. If you want solar, create it for solar. If you want help in fish pond or swimming pool, create a GoFundMe. If you want a personal car, create a GoFundMe with your own problems, not our problems. You don't have to take advantage of our problems to gain. People have gotten their money back. And this guy, because it is a Q&A, Mura was asked by this guy, how does Rocio taste? Even before you read something loudly, you see it, you read it first before you make that loud. I mean, before you read something loudly, even if you are in a live, you first see it, the question, and then you read it if you think it's a good question. Mura saw this question and read it loudly. How does Rocio taste? As for me, that was disrespect number one from Mura to Rocio. If Mura will film Rocio naked and still come back and say there is nothing to apologize for, it tells you this man doesn't respect this woman. Whether he's a wife or a baby mama, you don't respect this woman. Why should, even for sure, you would have said, I'm sorry, I did not know the GoPro was filming at that bad angle. You apologize just for the sake of apologizing. Then we will think you respect this woman. And because of the things this guy does to this woman, we know that, and the same thing they do to each other. You will hear Mura saying that he doesn't know what is happening. He doesn't know the things that are happening in that home, and he is in the same compound. He will just, Mura is just getting out. He sees things coming in, the wooden chairs. Mura is like, this might be Rosio's. He gets back, yes, it is Rosio's. You order things, you live in the same house with somebody, you don't even give them hi. He knows nothing that is going on in that family. He just sees things and runs to do videos, because if you don't involve me, I will involve myself. And he makes sure he films everything before you film it. Because if I'm getting things, seeing things as they arrive, some things I will even find them in the house. I don't know where they were bought, where they were ordered. I don't know. I have no idea. They make Mura look stupid in that home. That's why you see even Mura is not respecting Rosio. Everything they say in their own private, Mura will still come out and tell us, you know, Rosio mom told me this is the home that has been the cleanest since she was growing up. Those are things you don't bring out here. Rosio has told me that that neighbor is jealous of them. At the end of the day, you realize they are the one jealous of the other neighbor, because the other neighbor is well off compared to this neighbor who complains that that neighbor always copies what they do. Mura will show everything. Mura will tell you who is the stepfather of who, and who is not the real, and they are like this, although they are not father and son. Mura will expose everything. Mura will go ahead. A person that is asking about how Rosio tests, Mura will tell you, just for the sake of, I don't want to react. I want to be diplomatic. I want to give you her sister, as if two siblings test the same. Can you tell me Winnie and Jamaican Empress are the same? They are not the same. And Mura knows that. Even those men who go for the sister and leave the sister, they find something else that they did not find in this other sister. You can't tell this guy to go for Romina as if Romina is a thing. You are pimping out. You are pimping to these people who are asking such insane questions. People told Mura, you should have even left it like that. You, as a respectable man respecting his woman, you should not have even read that question. But he read it. He read it loudly. Shows total disrespect to this family, to the woman that he has stayed with for all those months, the mother of his son. That's why he will tell her, he will tell his subscribers openly. He will tell them, if you are expecting a marriage, I'm not going to do a marriage because of ABCD. 1, 2, 3. I don't have money to do a wedding. It's very expensive to take these people from this point to from point A, Kenya, to point B, Argentina, or point B, Argentina, to point A, Kenya. I don't have that money. And this man is rich and you are confused. Why do you become poor when there is some big expenses to be done? When there is nothing to buy, Mura is rich. When money is needed, Mura is poor. He is even begging people to create GoFundMe to help him buy solar until this Momo uncle come and saves his day. Mura will be asking people to create a GoFundMe to buy solar. All these lovers Eh? And my Aras, General Aris, they were not willing to create that GoFundMe because they knew the consequences. And always Momo uncle is coming to help when necessary. At least he has returned the GoFundMe money to the owners, because that would have brought problems to him, not to the people he always wants to impress. And as I was still watching these videos, there is always this, I don't know, is a spiritual connection or what I can call it. When we say what you put on talks more of or how you groom your body, your hair, how it's kept, how you dress, how you shave, tells more about yourself. Mura always says he wants to be simple. He wants to stay with one soft life material for years. And he will still be bragging this one as I've stayed with this one for 5 years. A rich man doesn't care to change. Even this Christmas sweater that somebody sent $200 to buy, Mura doesn't want to leave this. It has become like the blue jacket. People are trying to tell him because I don't know what to say. When you look at Mura wearing the same thing every day, apart from it might be dirty, not it might be, it is. And you are still complaining of the itchiness you are getting. At least make these clothes rest. You are in a place where you can put on summer clothes for a change, winter clothes for a change. Mura will not buy anything. If I have to stay in my viscose cotton materials from January to December, I will stay with that. Clothes that have been putting on for years, I will stick with that. Nobody has to tell me to change. I'm not going to change. Rocio is here dreaming of big things. She has to start at home. Make this man change to become presentable. I'm saying this because when I say what you wear, you will put on these boot shorts. Somebody will say, how much are you selling? You will say, I'm not a hooker. But it's written all over you. You don't, that person is not mistaking you for that. It's how you dress, how you shave, how you make your hair, how you shave, how you put up your hair. As a man, holding your hair like this confuses people. Are you a man or are you a woman? Like me, it will confuse people. What are you? So all this dirty hair of Jamaican Embrace and Mura has made people confuse them. Because you have dirty hair, dirty and kempt hair. It's only for people who smoke the green herb. I hope you understand me when I say, because I saw 2 instances where people are confusing these guys, Mura and Jamaican Embrace, in different places, but people are seeing you as this person that if you look nutty like this and nasty, it means Yes. So first it started with Jamaican Embrace, and she was walking to the beach, and this guy wanted to sell her the madafu, and when she said she had already bought from another guy, and she was describing this guy, the guy, after not getting anything from this one, because she is going to swim, she doesn't want a bed, she doesn't want anything. So the guy asked her, do you, because you look like a person that, from the how to look, your hair, how you look, it looks like you. And he asked if she does that, and she was like, no, I don't. No, I don't. That's how you look. As much as you call yourself a rich kid, from your perspective, there is the perspective from the people who look at you the way you are, the way you look, not the way you want us to believe, the way you look. In another video, Mura in Argentina, a guy just did the same thing, looking at Mura, looking like a crazy man, and kept hair. This hair, at times I look at him and I feel like, yuck. You can't use money to keep. And she met this guy when they went in that small town with Rosio. He met this guy, the Kenyan guy with the 2 girls. That man's hair was well kept. He knows where to do his hair, clean and do his hair. If you want these bristles on your head, make them clean, make them look smart, make them look presentable, or else people will confuse you with a ganja man. And this guy has to, Mura, do you? And Mura said, it's not the first time people confuse me with, because if you were well dressed, I tell you, well dressed, your hair, yes, it's natty, but clean and well. Hey, nobody will have asked you of certain things because you look presentable. But when you look like a crazy man, an homeless man, people will know for you to keep yourself sane, you take ganja. Listen to these 2 scenarios.
Kuna mmoja wenu aliniletea anaitwa na roho safi, anaitwa na msao ile jina lingine. Mmoja wenu aliniletea nyumbani nayo mengi. Ila aliniletea nyumbani. Ndio anaitwa na nani? Naona tu lakini unamfahamu ambaye anaongelea. Hata hapo niletea change yangu. Nitampata tumwambie gado ulipeleka mada. Ule mfupi ambaye alitupeleka kule. Hapa na rasta ndogo ndogo hivi. Na ana simu hata patikani. Nini? Ndo nini? Mimi situmii mihadarati, asante. Mimi niko sawa tu hivyo. Kule bahari isharudi mpaka kesho. Sio leo, asante. Alright guys, here we are. When you hear your friends for hustling, anything you want, they give it to you. Even the green herb. If you know, you know. We have swings.
I've met a guy who asked me, hey bro, how are you? Do you smoke some? I said, no, I don't. He actually didn't believe me. Until even after saying thank you, he's like, no, I have it. Come on. So that's actually one thing I've realized as a black guy traveling around the world is 90% of the people, especially
Yes, it doesn't hurt to be
like
clean.
people who do those type
It
of
doesn't
things like
hurt to dress
drugs,
well,
etc.,
presentable.
they tend to think that
It doesn't.
I smoke,
So,
I do
as Rosie
this,
is
I
trying to
drink.
achieve our
Like
goals,
they already
that
see me
should
as a
be
bad
one of
boy.
our goals, to make this man
So,
presentable, because he is a
I'm still
disgrace.
struggling with that. I hope things will get
He
better.
looks pathetic. I don't... How you dress earns your respect. Who will be here telling people, oh sometimes I know I don't look like a rich man. You don't look and you don't still act like a rich man. Because I remember this prayer that Mura was doing. Mura has then finished his live stream. All these questions he has gotten from what test what. Mura chooses to pray for the donors because a lot has been happening. Reactors have happened. He is now striking people because these people have messed Mura's life. True story. And if it were possible, Mura would strike everybody out of YouTube to still get... He will be able to create a GoFundMe, get money, nobody will talk. He will be able to tell his subscribers, this person has this problem, send money. Nobody will ask where the money went to. But reactors are messing Mura's life. That yet to pray. And this prayer was not just for those people. It was just also for the donors, because they seem to have forgotten their job. From that wicked prayer he did last time, Mura now is doing another prayer. Begging prayer. Asking God to help those donors who have sent money in his Zelle, who have sent money in his PayPal, to God to bless them. At least not to forget that Mura needs money. He has a lot of projects that needs money. So God protect those donors. What prayer I will not hear from Mura does not exist. Or even the Satan himself has never heard of such a prayer. But Mura nowadays he is even shocking God. Listen to this.
Pray for them bad, but we will ask you to repay them according to your will. God, as we go to a new week, we ask you to protect our families, both our immediate families and our extended families around. And also, God, may you bless the work of our hands. May you make us righteous. May you bless everybody that has supported Marwa, supported my family beyond measures. Other people even have decided to donate to the channel. Other people even through PayPal. Other people through Zelle. Other people have donated beyond just Marwa. Other people have donated to support even people build homes, homeless people build homes. Other people have supported other people.
Oh, guys, before I go,
Platform of YouTube, God,
I have to pray for you guys who have been watching my videos and you have not subscribed.
Thank you even for those guys that watch our videos, because through that is something
For God to help you to take a minute out of your busy schedules and subscribe to this channel. Guys, thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you. I appreciate so much. I'm here for you and I'm here because of you. Thank you, guys. See you on the next one.